Hi friends, the name is S.D. Williams, your motivational godfather. I'm here because you know I love you and I believe in you. There's greatness planted inside you. You need a little bit of water to grow up beautifully, and I'm here for sectags because I believe in you. I believe that we are all in this world for a particular purpose, and none of us is here by chance. We all have our greatness within us, and we just need a little bit of water to grow up beautifully. Today I'm here with you and we're coming to talk about 7 mindset that will buy you out of this modern slavery. Like, gone are the days when about 400 years ago, slave trade was a big deal. It was a very big deal. And guess what? They get them free. And if you want to be free, you need to buy your way out. What was the slave getting from their slave masters? They're getting food, shelter, and clothing. What are you getting from your job today? Food, shelter, and clothing, isn't it? That's what you're getting today. So, this is what is keeping us in the same situation with those 400 years ago. The world has made it in a way that is only 1% out of 100%. 1% is the people that would tell you they are free. I know you may say you are free, but you're not. You and I know that you're not free. You know, you and I know that you're not free, but maybe you want to say that you are free, but you're not. You're not free. As a friend of mine would say, sometimes we need to lie to ourselves to be free, but we're not. So you need to buy your way out. And these are the 7 mindset that you need to develop if you want to buy your way out. Because those slaves, if they want to buy their way out, the master will say probably bought you for $100,000, and so you need to pay me the $100,000, and I will let you go. Almost 90% could not pay their way out, and so the system in place now is like most of us are legal slave now. So it's not illegal anymore because you get paid. Guess what? You get paid the same amount that will just provide you food, clothing, and shelter. Nothing more, nothing less. And you raise your kids, and they become like you. Your parents taught you what they know, and so you keep on teaching your kids what you know, isn't it? Yeah. So this is the time that you need to learn from S.D. Williams, your motivational godfather, and I have learned it. So I'm keeping on studying as well as you are keeping on studying, because if not, we may end up in the same boat like our parents. One, what are the 7 mindset that you need to develop if you want to be free? Because as I said to you, we are like 7.8 billion people in the world, and out of that 7.8 billion people, seven only 1% are free out of that 7.8 billion. There's a saying that let them know or tell them they are free, and they will think that they are free, but they're not. They are in bondage. Believe me, I don't really think we are in this world just to work. And like, you were born and you work after working for somebody for like 30, 40 years. All what you do is to wait and die. This is not life, man. I don't think this is real life, man. Probably some of us, if we knew that was the situation, probably we would change our direction to different planet. Why would you just come to this world, work, and die? But there's more to life. As I said, there's more to life. All right, so number one, you need to have a financial freedom mindset. You need to have that mindset that no matter how the situation is, no matter how poor you are today, you will be successful, you'll be free financially. And they use religion to sabotage a lot of people. They put that rubbish in our head that money is for poor people, it's for greedy people, and it's only greedy people. It's only people who are not going to heaven who want to be rich. I don't think your pastor or your religious leader walk to and fro. They sit in a comfortable car. They live in a better place, and you still struggling. So don't buy that idea that, oh, you know what, we, it says this, it's hard for a rich man to go to heaven than a camel to go inside a bottle. Don't believe that. You need to be financially free if you want to have freedom to worship, freedom, and you even want to believe in God. All right, so number two, you need to see yourself free from debt. Like, I always say this. When you go to the bank and you tell them you want to go on holidays, they will give you the money. They will give you the money, the loan, and give you credit card, personal loan. And personal loan, the interest is almost about like 15, 13%. That much. And you will keep paying and paying and paying, and you're still slave. You go to work, like, some people that I used to work with, they get their pay today. By the end of 3 days, they don't even know if we've been paid. And this is not life. That's what I said. This is not life. I don't think this is the life you want to live. I don't think if you were shown before you came to this planet, this is how this world is going to be, you will be happy to be here. But because our parents did not know, they never told us what, about it, because they have no idea. You finish school, you finish your degree at the age of, let's say, 25 or maybe less than that, and you own the government. In Australia here, you own the government about $50,000. You haven't even got a job yet. You haven't even got a job yet. You own the government that much. How would you prosper? How would you succeed? How would you get to that level? To start paying. And in Australia here, let me tell you this. You go to the bank, you get a loan, you buy a house. Before you get a job, you buy a house, then you buy a new car, then you need to start paying it. Meanwhile, you're paying your school fees, you're paying your car, you're paying your mortgage, and if you're married, you're paying two cars. If maybe your partner did not have a car, or your partner want a brand new car like yours, So you gotta pay two cars, one mortgage, and your school fees. If your partner also went to school, her school fees. So guess what? In the long run, you may be owning about $2 million, roughly. You are in debt like that, and you haven't even started life yet. Probably that's your first 5 years in your life coming together, and you own that much, and you need to go to work, whether you like it or not. As far as the alarm rings, you need to get up and go. You can't even hit the snooze button because you will oversleep. Man. Sometimes you go to work, people tell you a lot of stupid stuff, but you still need to keep it going because you need to pay your debt. And it's a good idea that you're paying your debt. So always make sure you see yourself out of debt. And my advice for you is that If you have a business and you get a credit card, that's good. But if you don't have a business, there's no need for a credit card. There's no need for a credit card because credit card is like, you put in water in a basket. You will like the whole scenario is you'll be using it and you'll be paying like twice or thrice the amount that you have. So you need to be mindful. All right. Number four, you need to use your current job to build your future one. So I'm not saying you shouldn't apply for a job. It's good to have a job, but you always have that mindset that this job is temporary. I'm gonna establish my own business. I'm gonna establish my own company. So I'm using this money to invest in my future. I know, like, sometimes we tell you to save 10%. Sometimes you don't even have that 10% left because of the things I've already mentioned. So this time around, all what you're gonna do is make sure that whatever job you are doing, you need to focus. You need to have that mindset that you are doing it for your future. You're not just gonna stay there for 40 years. You're not gonna stay there for 50 years or 30 years. Then in the long run, you end up in the aged care. Like Australia here, you go to work like 40, 30 years. And sometimes you will see people who are in their 70s, but they don't want to give up work. They just want to work. And one day you hear that, oh, they never show up, meaning they are dead. That's not life, man. that's not life. All right, number five, you need to have positive mental attitude. Like all the time, you need to have positive mental attitude. Ask yourself this question. I've been having negative mental attitude for that long. So, what is wrong if I have a positive mental attitude? What is wrong? Nothing. And so you need to start having a positive mental attitude because that's something that will also lift you from your slavery mindset to a positive and a freedom mindset. Being free does not just mean being free, but you are free spiritually, mentally, physically, and you know what? You are free on this planet. Most successful people, they are free, like free. They own you nothing, nobody. Like, sometimes I listen to Honorable Kennedy Japan, and the way he talks, it really energized me. Like, I own nobody. I own nobody. I don't own the bank. I don't own this. And it's so exciting. Like, somebody live on this planet, own nobody. So you need to also have that mindset that you have a positive mindset that you will own nobody. A time will come you will own nobody. All right, number six, you need to know that everything is achievable with a vision, a mission, and determination and persistence and effort. I always says you need to pursue your vision with a mission and join it with an action because if you don't join it with an action, you can never succeed. Can you imagine that me, all every day, we have a sports to do. We have a competition, you and I. But every day I wake up, every day I do 2 hours running. It's a long distance running. But I do 2 hours running. And all what you say is that, oh, I'm gonna do I need to run though. I need to exercise. Every day that's what you say. I need to exercise. I need to exercise. But meanwhile, I'm doing it. I'm actually exercising. I'm actually doing my rounds. But do you think you're gonna win the race against me? No, you're not. Even if you do that, it means it's not fair. And the world is never fair anyway. All right. Number seven, live your life today as you are free. Live your life every day as you are free. You may have, like, you may be in debt, but always live your life that you are free. Free your mind from it and start and work towards it. Because the more you have this mindset, oh, I own these people, I own these people, man, you will even die before you finish paying the money. Free your mind, have your fun, enjoy yourself, and guess what? Forget about whatever is going on, and you work towards you paying it, but don't think about it every day. Live your life like a king. Live your life like a queen. I'm not saying go and buy like Gucci and Gabbana and start wearing them. No, I'm saying that live your life like somebody who is free all the time. Live your life like somebody who is free. All right, so I got two bonuses for you, and number eight is you are the only one. Only one. Guess, just look at me. Look at me. You are the only person who can take you out of this modern slavery. You are the only person. No one will do that for you. Not even your rich uncle or your rich auntie or your rich parent. You're the only one who will decide that enough is enough. I want to live my life. You're the only one who will do that. And so you need to make sure that you always see yourself out of this. And if not, we don't mind working for people for the rest of your life. It's your choice. You have the choice. But for me, I'm thinking about it. All right. Number nine, you need to invest in yourself. Always invest in yourself. And don't let people tell you that it's not possible. You must always, always invest in yourself. Invest in yourself when it comes to education. Invest in yourself when it comes to personal growth, personal development. These are the things that you need to do every day to see you out of this modern slavery. No matter what job you're doing, man. As far as you don't have $1 million, or as far as you don't have, let's say it's this. If there's no work, let's say this coronavirus keep going till 2, 3 years, and all businesses are shut. All employees are asked to go home. But you still go out there, you need to eat, you need to do this. Do you think if government doesn't support you, would you be okay? And so the ball is in your court. So you keep going, you keep fighting, and I hope and I see that you will keep going, as well as I'm hoping that things will be well with you. All right. This is all right. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me here. SD Williams here. I'm always on you. I always want the best for you, and I believe that you can achieve every greatness that is inside you. We want to be free, and you know what? Would you would you just imagine yourself being free? There's a saying that seeing is believing. That's not true. It's believing is seeing. So if you don't believe it, even if you see it, how would you know? And so you must always believe yourself that you are out of this financial hardship, you are out of this modern slavery, but you will always be a better person to yourself. You will grow to become somebody. Read the books out there. There's a lot of books out there, a lot of books that will improve your life, a lot of books that will improve your life. I know that most people, we don't like to read, but I'm telling you, reading has done a lot for me, and it's keep me going. And so you must also enjoy it. Enjoy reading books. Read books like, Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, As a Man Thinketh from James Allen, The Magic of Thinking Big, No Excuses, Time Management from Brian Tracy, Fortify your youthful mind and grow rich from my book, Seven Riches of Life. And just think rich, my book. There's a lot of books out there, a lot of books out there that will transform your life if you keep reading it. Because these books, nobody teach you what is inside the books at school. It doesn't go like that. They teach you to become a medical doctor, to become a teacher, to become a nurse, to become whoever you want to be. But your attitude and your persona and your growth, your personal growth, is never taught anywhere. That's why you need to educate yourself. Thank you so much and God bless you. Have a wonderful day. The name is S.D. Williams, your motivational godfather. And you know what? You can join me to celebrate my birthday on the 14th of September. So see you then.